Today's episode is sponsored by DraftKings. DraftKings Casino is bringing you only the best. Classics like blackjack, roulette, and slots, plus exclusive games you won't find anywhere else. I love DraftKings Casino because I'm able to play all my favorite casino games on the phone or on the go. Download the DraftKings Casino app now and use code CANCELLED. New players can deposit $5 or more and get a match of up to $500 in casino credits. That's code CANCELLED, only on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. DraftKings is physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. One per opted-in new customer. Minimum $5 deposit. Maximum match of $500 in casino credits, which requires a one-time playthrough with 7 days. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/players choice for eligibility, terms, and responsible gaming resources. Merry Ballsmas from our friends over at Manscaped. Ladies, the holidays are approaching, and what if I told you the perfect gift does exist? Santa's helpers have been working so hard to bring you Manscaped's brand new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra for the man in your life. Who doesn't love the gift of smooth balls? Featuring the new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Ball Trimmer. Watch all his wishes and mistletoe kisses come true. I realized Manscaped was the best gift ever when my best friend Amari couldn't stop asking me where mine were because he needed it for his late night rendezvous. Get like Santa and slay the holidays this year with Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TANA at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code TANA. Gift him Manscaped and unwrap your favorite present this year. It's my favorite time of year, holiday shopping season. And if you didn't come to the Canceled Podcast Tour and get your merchandise there, you can get it online right now on sale. Hurry up and get yours before it's all gone. Link in the description.
Oh. Are you in love?
Can we please just open the episode like that?
Wait.
Hello and welcome back to the Canceled Podcast.
Sorry, I took over like, this is my show. Are you in love? And don't move to Hawaii. I'm gonna miss you.
He's here right now, actually, in my room.
He's downstairs.
God,
she
you're in
brought
love.
him back with her.
No,
What's
I
his
came home. I
name?
said, I miss you. Please come. Very
She doesn't
different.
even know
Is he
his name.
a football player?
No.
He's
No, he's not. He's everything and more, actually, the sweetest human. You know how I know it's like bad? Because like I normally want to be like a disrespectful piece of shit to a man. And I'm like, no, I have to like, you know,
How long
be
has
good.
He like makes you finish then.
All the time.
Okay.
Because I heard you on another podcast like say that you would tell them like that's it.
I'm such a weird bitch about that. Like if I have sex with someone and it's bad, like
I wish I
afterwards, I
told
will like.
so many of all of them.
Yeah.
I did
wish
for
I
a
was
long
like-
time, and then I woke up one day and I was like, "You have to know," and
You
I'm
have to
helping
know.
you.
Yeah, teach
Yeah.
them.
Like, that's
You
like
know.
laughing
Teach
at someone when they're
Teach
not
them.
funny. It's like positive reinforcement that they don't deserve.
I always
Absolutely.
give a laugh.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, she
I
does.
won't because then they keep
You
saying
have to
unfunny
give a laugh.
things, and
She
I can't have
does.
that.
I give a laugh.
I've sometimes witnessed her like give a really nice compliment. Not that you're like so fake, but give a nice compliment, laugh, and then we
Regina
get home.
George.
It's Regina George. She's like, God,
That was horrible.
I hated that entire time. Blah,
That's
blah,
what
blah,
us.
blah.
We'll like grip each other's legs under a table while the
I
other one
Yeah.
can't
talks.
fake it if someone like I just won't. I'll just
I
Oh,
will.
even if I do a glam trial, like where someone's like auditioning to do my hair for a show,
Yeah.
I'll be like, you nailed it.
Me too.
And then
Yeah.
they leave
And
and
you
I
cry.
will never,
And you're like
ever
flat
fucking
ironing
again.
curled hair and
and I'm
it's
like,
singeing
never
off.
hire them ever again. That was horrible.
Ever.
And my
Yeah.
team is like, we don't know how you feel.
Yeah, at all. But I'm the same way. I like can't stomach them thinking
I can't.
it's bad.
I can't
You know
hurt
what I mean?
someone's feelings.
Yeah, at all. I like freak out. I'm so happy you guys are here.
Thanks for saying yes.
I
Yeah.
didn't know I was going to be on this until 5 minutes ago. I'm so
Also,
happy to
I
be
figured
here.
as much. I was like, does he know that? She's like, yeah.
No.
I know, and it was just us
Hey,
plotting.
wanted
Of course she
to.
does. Of course I
What
did.
are you wearing? Why do you look so fancy? I'm wearing Target.
I don't know. I just,
Come on, what are these shoes?
I feel like they're kind of like
Bodega.
they are.
Oh my god!
The shoes are actually
So
a word I can't
fancy.
say for the next minute, but they're so.
You don't know about this?
No,
You
they're
don't
so.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
you
just
can't say it.
it.
You can't say it. Oh,
you know what I mean?
great.
I
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
I love. You don't know about this?
Oh my God, come on. Hurry up.
Get with it.
I'm so happy to be here. What?
I gotta remember that this is crucial.
No,
The
I
mic.
just want to say thank you both. Like, how we met Miss Meghan. We were at the Tate McRae show, and I like turned to the right, and I just see like a lady waving at me, like a sexy lady over there, being like hi. And I just think it's like,
You thought I was sexy?
of course you're
I
sexy.
could throw up and cry. I'm so happy. Thank you for being
Are
sexy.
you confused?
So she's so confused. I'm
Yeah,
serious.
she
She
is.
doesn't know.
All the time. She's like, I look like trash. We're consistently.
Right now, she's like, I have
know.
no extensions. My hair. I'm like,
Her hair's like down to her
bald.
hips.
I look like Mr. Clean without a tape in it. You know, like that's hair.
Wait,
Bald
also,
is back.
you were blonde, and I loved it.
Yes, she didn't know it was a wig until right now. She walks up and she goes, "Where's the blonde?" I go, "I don't know, in a drawer somewhere."
Yeah,
Oh, it
no.
looks so good.
Really?
I'm trying to convince her. I have been
Do
forever.
it.
It's the problem that I look like Michael Jackson without makeup on when I have brown
No,
hair.
she doesn't. It's like,
Says who?
It's a delusion.
Says you in the mirror?
Yeah, probably.
No.
Probably. I don't. Well, before
I've seen you without makeup on every single TikTok, and I love it. You're
You're
beautiful.
so sweet. I think it's in high school. I had dark brown hair, and this was before I
it's
had a nose
triggering.
job. Okay, and I was super pale,
I
no money
love
for
your
the spray
nose.
tan. You know, so it was like, I love you, but like, so I really looked like Michael Jackson, and I think that's ingrained in my brain forever. Like I'll always feel
Okay.
like
I think
That's
you're probably
why-
the only person saying that you
Little
look like
MJ.
Michael
Well, that's
Jackson.
why I
I
Really?
have a big crush on Michael Jackson.
okay, period. I just get the
Well, you
fedora
know a lot of
and like
people.
I like own it fully.
That's why
maybe I
I'm the
could.
millennial that can't do the middle part, because that was me at like 12, very
Okay.
chubby
With
and
the middle
insecure
part.
with the
Oh.
middle part, and I'm like,
It scarred you?
everyone's like, stop parting it, you
I'm about to
old
switch back
lady.
to a side part too. I think it's like when you're wholesome, you have a
can't.
side part.
No,
Yeah.
really, fuck.
I can't see myself.
You're not in your
No,
wholesome
Mark,
era.
people
Yeah.
rock it. You rock it. You rock it. You look great.
I'm like
I
faking
do
the
not.
wholesome thing. I'm like really trying to lean into
You
it.
do look like Mother Thanksgiving right now.
Mother Thanksgiving
It's
is
like
incredible.
the sweater. All
It's
you need is like
adorable.
the Selena Gomez blanket and to look out the window.
And a
Did you
cup
see
of coffee.
Trisha cosplayed it? She got the exact blanket.
Yeah.
And,
What
wrapped
hasn't
herself up.
Trisha cosplayed? I
Yes.
think everything. A meme could drop tomorrow and she'll be on it today.
There was this random photo, random paparazzi photo of Addison Rae just like walking down the street reading
Britney's
Britney
book.
Spears'
You
book.
can't do. You cannot walk and read. Nobody
You
can walk
can't
and
do
read.
that.
Also, wasn't she halfway through the book and she had just bought it?
Like came out that
I love her.
And Trisha dressed up as that photo for Halloween, and I was like, how niche, how smart, like it's so Trisha coded.
Smart.
It's
What
incredible.
did you do for Halloween?
We dressed up as Monsters Inc. and we went to
Perfect.
2 houses with my
Wait.
babies. I have children.
Which
You
one were
were
you?
so fucking wholesome and cute.
I was Mike Wazowski's girlfriend, Cecilia.
I didn't know that.
With the snakes. With the snakes in my hair. And it wasn't cute when we got like barely
I want your
a
life.
picture.
You have the cutest babies.
Hey, they're really fucking
Like,
cute.
The
absolute-
cutest kids I've ever seen. I was like
Oh, should've
praying
made
that
them
they
do
would
a
like
video
come out of
for
the car.
you.
Seriously.
Yeah, you
Are you
said
gonna pop
bring
another
them. I was like, nar.
And
Your
not
kids,
at all
like,
to my
so-
house.
They'd be running right now. Well, one of them.
And we just had a Friendsgiving here, and I was like, she walks in, I'm like, there's a hair extension on the counter, there's a bikini in the fireplace,
that's
it's
why it was
November,
popping.
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, I was like,
sangria
you had
out on the
fun.
floor
But
of the
this
roof.
is what I would like. This is. I walked in and I was like, yeah, this is where Tana
This is
lives.
what everyone expects.
No, this is a
I was
very tame
impressed.
version.
100%.
I was just so
I
scared.
thought it was cleaner than I thought it would
I
be.
called
honestly.
everyone today. I was like, "Can someone please come and clean right now? Meghan Trainor's coming over." Like I was spiraling.
It's like a
about
version
it.
of the original Hype House.
Oh my god!
Way classier and cheaper. Don't say that. That's an insult. Don't
I
say
had a
that.
dream last night that I went to the Hype House and someone stabbed me. I'm sorry, that was a trauma dump.
Like
I
Charlie
didn't-
D'Amelio.
Right? Like it's
Yeah.
Vinny Hacker with a knife. I don't know.
You know that's where it wasn't the original, but the second one where you were neighbors with them. That's where the first time I ever saw you. We didn't speak, but I obviously knew who you were, and I was so scared.
You went to the Hype House?
I had like mutual friends. It was when I was in a past relationship on the internet. So we had some mutual
No,
friends
you
who
were
were
in a
there.
past relationship on the
I wasn't.
internet?
But we had mutual friends there, so we were just. It wasn't like the friends who were bringing us didn't live there, but we ended up at the Hype House. You were there. And I saw you walk past. I almost said hello, but then I was like, I can't right now. Then
What was I doing?
you were making
Being
videos in that top little
It was like
yard
probably
up
me and
there.
like the Lopez brothers and
It
like
was.
Olivia Ponton. Everyone was doing cartwheels. I actually remember this day.
100%. And you
Like-
were just wearing a large t-shirt.
That was the
And
problem.
that's
Versace
it.
white sunglasses.
Stop!
I remember it
That's
so well.
the worst thing I've actually ever heard. The problem was I was neighbors with them, so everyone would come over
Yes.
like ready, and I would just roll out of my pajamas and be like, "Sup? Who wants to keep me relevant?" Like like
They did.
And it worked.
it terrifying.
And it worked, and look where we are
And
now.
you're like king of that, staying relevant online.
You so beyond are. I want to.
Wait, can you? We were asking about this earlier. Like, can you explain the situation of like how you guys got together, or like what
Childhood
friends
friends?
first, or like
Childhood friends.
From Nantucket, Massachusetts.
okay, but you
lie.
lied.
So you lied for fun.
So we lied for fun.
No, but he did visit Nantucket a lot.
Yes,
and I was
my-
like, that's, no, in his childhood.
Okay, so the actual story. Megan asked me to do her podcast. And so I came over and we did that, and then she was like, let's make some come with TikTok ideas, and I was like, I will. And one of them was like, oh, why don't we pretend we're childhood friends, because I had grown up, my family and I grew up going to Nantucket every summer. And I knew she grew up on Nantucket, so I was like, we have that weird connection, so why not like make it a thing? So we photoshopped a photo of us as children.
You did it. We have multiple of those.
Yeah, we have multiple.
So
we
I
have
let's
to do a
recreate
photo.
for it. I believed it.
Really?
Yes.
The way you guys
And then
interact
people
too is like
have-
so loving and cute.
We have the same birthday.
Do you guys
Yes,
actually?
we
When's
have the
your
same
birthday?
birthday, December 22nd.
And
Oh
we're
my gosh,
turning
it's coming up.
She's turning 30.
I'm turning
I'm not
30
there
this
You're
yet.
only turning 30. What?
30? She already has
She's
two
thinking
kids.
about 35.
No, but it's like you have two kids.
I know.
No, you look like a baby child. It's just that
Yeah.
like you popped them out already.
Yeah.
I'm trying, bro. I'm exhausted.
just, like,
Because
so
if I was
successful.
older, I'm going to be so tired.
No, that's so.
I need 2 more, and I don't know how I'm going to get them in and out.
I feel like this isn't going to make it into the podcast. Actually, the more that I say it out loud, you were just telling me the brutal aftermath of you having a child, but not so brutal.
Oh, my pussy. It's
Oh,
broken.
she's talked about
Oh,
that.
I talk about it all the
This is
time.
me in the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah,
no.
I texted my doctor on the way and was like, "What is it called?" She didn't answer. But there's a lot going on. My pelvic floor, so like all the muscles in your poom pum and your butthole are like I clench all day, like I'm anxious. I'm like, and that can cause
DIY Kegling though.
But I've had it my whole life because my whole sex career, right?
Career.
It was always like painful. Like
Yeah.
I'm 30 years old. I have 2 children and a husband, and I'm now waking up realizing, oh, when the penis goes in, it's not supposed to hurt.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of
I
people
love that your
have that and
brother's right
don't
here,
even
too.
know
He's
it.
heard it all. I said, heads up, I'm going to talk about pussy today. And he was like, yeah.
As you do on
Because
Canceled Podcast.
no, more people need to talk about it because I've seen like 8 doctors and they're like, this is very common, but because of society and because like you're a woman, like you just like don't speak about your pain and just like go through it. And I was like,
Yeah, that's why so many people don't even know. They think that's
I
how
don't
it's
even know.
supposed to be.
Yeah, they think that's how it's supposed to be. And I thought, I was like, yeah, it's always hurtful.
Can't they like go in and like fix
stretch
it?
me? I
Yeah.
wish. So I have to do like a year of PT of some woman going in there and like fingering
Dilating.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, our best
Gentle
friend has
Jill.
to do that.
Her name is Jill.
And
she's
Jill
very
fingers
gentle,
you.
but she can't even go. Yeah, she can't even go in there yet because my outside, my lips have another problem that I didn't know was going on.
Well, shit.
But they are like
Double
really.
homicide.
So when I would have sex, it felt like glass.
No.
And I was like, all right, babe, I gotta be real with you.
I'd be a
Something's
better
going
person
on.
now. Like, I'd be like such a better person if my life wasn't revolving around getting dick. Like if it just like,
Sure.
you know.
Wait, my life isn't revolving getting dick.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you're a better person than me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, right. I love him. Yes. Yeah, so it felt like glass, and I was like, no, scientifically something's probably fucked up, and it was. My chemicals are so mixed up, my hormones.
What the
I have like
fuck?
no T, no testosterone.
So
So how do
like,
they fix that? Is there like a solution?
I went to multiple doctors. I got lasered the other day, and I have to do it like 2 more times, and then I have to do
a lip filler, like all
Like,
the
yeah,
treatments.
I have to do. Eventually, I can get Botox up there to tell the muscles literally stop, and then I have to do cream. I haven't started, but I'm going to
Botox- I'm
take
like, wait, do
6
I need
months.
Botox? I'm like,
pussy
Shit.
Botox is
anywhere I
actually
can get
everything.
Botox, I will.
I have to
Yeah.
do cream for 6 months, morning and night, and a suppository. Is that what it's called? Where you put it in you, and it leaks out on you. And I was like, 6 months? How do we make it 4? And she's like, well, you could do this laser treatment. I was like, I'll do it. Like,
Yes.
I don't have time for this.
Star
What is
Wars
this?
in my puss
I was
right
like,
now.
but I also, as sad as it is and how traumatic, I was like, oh, 30 years, I thought like, ouchie, and that's right.
Yeah.
Like, no, but as it's exciting because I'm going to finally have like really awesome, not painful sex.
Yeah, in
That's
just
awesome.
6
Like,
months' time.
It felt good sometimes, but there was always pain, you know?
Yeah,
but
that's
I was just like, that's normal. It's
That's
not.
horrifying.
So if you're having pain out there, check with a doctor and you're not alone.
I swear to God, I've known her for 1 minute though, and we start having this conversation.
I'm
She
sure
waves,
that's how
I think
it
it's a
is.
stranger.
'Cause I
and
was
it's
like,
I
in
love you, I love you.
case-
Let me tell you about my puss.
Yep,
And we just
Well, it's
bonded
like,
immediately.
isn't it your job too?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
All the
like,
pussing.
if you're having pain, I'll just worry
Yeah.
about you.
No, and I just knew in that moment, I was like, I immediately love this woman. Because obviously I've seen you my whole life and you're such an icon and a musical icon, but you don't necessarily always know what someone's personality is going to be like. And you're just actually so funny and
He's
awesome. And so is Kris. Kris has always had my back when you don't have to. It like hurts your brand, I think, how much you defend me.
Never,
I
never,
would
never,
steer
never.
away
I
from
don't
that, seriously.
care. I don't.
Did you put sunscreen on? Because you're
I know. I'm
burning
now
already.
getting blasted.
I am so
but it's
sorry.
Okay.
We are so not
It's okay. I'm
accommodating.
just
Come
getting.
scoochie,
I'm getting a nice
scoochie.
little
Let's-
tan.
Today's episode is sponsored by DraftKings. DraftKings Casino is bringing you only the best. Classics like blackjack, roulette, and slots, plus exclusive games you won't find anywhere else. I love DraftKings Casino because I'm able to play all my favorite casino games on the phone or on the go. Download the DraftKings Casino app now and use code CANCELLED. New players can deposit $5 or more and get a match of up to $500 in casino credits. That's code CANCELLED, only on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. DraftKings is physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. One per opted-in new customer. Minimum $5 deposit. Maximum match of $500 in casino credits, which requires a one-time playthrough with 7 days. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/players choice for eligibility, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not yet, but maybe.
I thought you were gonna be my sister, bitch.
I met a boy.
They say they're in love. They say I love you to each
No,
other.
we-
They
no, we
met
don't.
3 days.
Whoa!
No, we don't. No,
I
we
said
don't.
that to my boy. I said that to my man.
I want to say it so bad.
Say
though.
it, bitch. Just say it.
Don't
I said
say
it to my
it.
man's. Well, I made him say it first. He said, I'm enamored by you. And I was like, enamored?
He said enamored. I would have shot myself.
I was like, because he wouldn't say it. And I was like, just say it. And he's like, I think I'm falling in love with you. And
How
I was
did you guys meet?
through Chloe Grace Moretz, the actress.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes.
really iconic way to meet.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. Every time I say, I'm like, she's so cool. And she was dating Brooklyn Beckham at the time.
Wait,
and I had
Perfect.
no,
Huge
I
slay.
had,
I wish-
I had
I love
no
it.
idea who he was, and
was
I was
me.
such a loser. I had no idea who he was, and I remember she was telling me like, yeah, Brooklyn's mom gave me this shirt because she has like a really famous clothing line, and I was like, that's so cool. You guys like fit. You're like the same size. Like I thought it was like her own personal shirt. I'm such a dumb bitch. And then I was like, what a like
Victoria
awful
Beckham
mom.
clothing
Like
line.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I always remember too, like the paparazzi would hound all of us and he would like chase after them and be very protective. And I was like, God, he cares so much. And it was like, they were all probably after him, you know, and he probably
Sure.
recognized them. And I was
Yeah.
like, it's crazy how famous we are. It's like him the whole time.
Oh, I'm so like that. Like, do you ever like get a paparazzi shot, but it's not because of you, but you're like, I'm so famous. Like, you're like in the
Oh.
background.
Have you guys seen Brooklyn Beckham's cooking videos?
Of course.
They're my favorite.
I
things
haven't
on
watched
the
too many
internet.
of them.
He like blow torches his grilled cheese. He like goes
No,
so
he
above
doesn't.
and
He has
yes,
time
he does.
on his hands, you know? I have a hobby.
I would sell my soul right now for a blowtorched grilled cheese.
Yeah,
I just don't
I
feel
wanna
like
try
there's
that.
Ever a situation
growling.
where you have to do that.
I don't think there is. I don't think
No.
there is. But again, when you have time on your hands like that, that's what you're gonna do.
Resources.
also
Like,
have
who has
IBS.
a blowtorch in their kitchen? Do you?
Yeah, I've just found out.
Yeah, she's
Really?
kind of got it all.
SIBO.
What do you mean you just found out?
Hot
I feel
girls
like
have IBS though.
Hot girls, I heard.
Yeah, that's like
I know.
no,
I'm
it's like
starting
a
to feel
real
left
fact.
out about it.
How do you not have it?
I probably do.
Yeah. Do you have consistent, gorgeous poops?
Yes, she does.
She's thinking, she's like,
She
But
does.
you don't
like I
have
do.
it.
She's
I was like a
like-
constipated gal my entire
No,
life.
yeah, I'm definitely not constipated,
What?
but I'm irritable for
I
sure.
take a lot of Colace and a lot
Boyfriend?
of Miralax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not boyfriend, but boyfriend because it's my BLT.
okay.
Are you here?
Are you in the room with us?
Blasting us?
We can also cut this out because I don't know if this is right. Is it, I thought, were you ever dating Jeff? No,
No.
that's
Not at all.
not. Okay.
Just the whole
I
internet
knew
wants
that.
that.
Okay, I didn't know
boring.
that. Never.
No.
And you've never even.
No.
Nothing.
You diddled them.
They made out.
You diddled.
That no with a smile is a little bit of a yes.
I just told him the other day that I don't want to have sex with him because I know exactly what it would be like, and there's no need
It
for
would be
that.
too much.
Like your
Like, what would it
brother
be
or
like?
something.
It would be like,
Hooking up with your best friend.
obviously the weird shit, the weird demeanor, like would just weird me out. I feel like it would be like me riding him for like 5 minutes. Like I'm not gonna come, and then like we're gonna watch sports highlights after, and like I love him too much to allow that to happen
Okay.
between.
And then he would fall extra
I don't
hard.
think so. I don't know. It's very like brotherly, sisterly. We just kind of played up for the
I don't
camera.
know, you
because
just said you would ride him.
much, you know?
Totally. Yes.
Do you
Understand.
go right to the riding?
No. Oh my God, no.
That's like
Yeah, what? No, that I just
exhausting.
I think that would just be the setup there.
Is that
and
for
it's-
show, or
yeah,
like-
no. Oh my God. Are you ever like, if you are riding dick, like let's just say sometimes there's like something on the TV and you're like low key just watching the show.
I watched all of Bridgerton like that. I'm not kidding.
You wait, what?
I don't even want to repeat myself at all.
What did she
She
say?
watched all of Bridgerton while riding dick.
Oh,
No,
that
no,
makes
definitely
sense.
not riding
That's
anything.
That makes sense.
I was just laying there, seriously.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did it to
Good.
yourself.
Perfect.
I was gonna say that's like.
All right.
No,
I was like, she was beating it. No. Bridgerton.
Perfect. Perfect.
anyway.
Tell us about Kris Jenner. What does she smell like?
Kris Jenner. What does she smell like?
Yeah.
Rich. She smells successful. She smells kind.
So how did you guys meet? Like when I saw that music video for I Am Your Mother, I did not know you guys knew each other, and I was just like so gagged. She's
Nobody
like
knows.
she's my
I-
president, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine too. She's my queen, my everything.
get it.
We got to work with her. That was crazy.
Yeah. A day with Kris.
We have a mutual friend through my management.
Yeah.
And so my dream, I was like 3 months pregnant. I was exhausted. And I was like, I just did Made You Look, like full dance video. I was like, I don't know if I have it in me to do that all over again.
Wow,
What if we
pregnant's
just
crazy.
had like some other queen do it and like they're like a legendary mom, like Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there is nobody else really.
No, she is mother.
And my team was like, not no. And I was like, all right.
Okay.
And then
So amazing.
on my birthday, I got the call that she said yes. And I was sobbing.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
so
that was
almost
insane.
a year
I
ago.
mean,
what
that
a
was.
crazy birthday.
Merry Ballsmas from our friends over at Manscaped.
Ladies, the holidays are approaching, and what if I told you the perfect gift does exist? Santa's helpers have been working hard to bring you Manscaped's brand new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra for the man in your life. Who doesn't love the gift of smooth balls? Amar, you've always said that. Featuring the new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Ball Trimmer, watch all his wishes and mistletoe kisses come true. The perfect mix of naughty and nice. Go to manscaped.com and use code TANA for 20% off plus free shipping. Get like Santa and slay the holidays this year with Manscaped. I realized Manscaped was the best gift ever when my best friend Amari couldn't stop asking me where mine were because he needed it for his late night rendezvous. Manscaped's Performance Package 5.0 Ultra is the ultimate bundle for the man who deserves it all. After he's groomed the candy cane, it's time to make sure he doesn't smell like a reindeer with the Crop Soother Aftershave Lotion and Crop Preserver Manti-Shave Ball Deodorant. Once they touch his sack, they'll never go back. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TANA at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code TANA. Gift him Manscaped and unwrap your favorite present this year. Thank you again to Manscaped for sponsoring today's episode of Cancelled. Amari will be toning his balls later.
Once they touch his sack, they'll never go back.
I'm off right
I'm
here.
25.
You're 25? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
98.
I know a lot of people think I'm 30. A lot of people think I'm 30. I
you're
don't know
successful.
why.
Because she just told me you were
Weird.
30.
I'll take it. I'll take that. But
Your
I'm-
energy
You're
gives
mature.
30 though, like very sensible, very like.
It was the rehab at 19.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
That'll do it.
I'm like,
put
if
it
you
all
have any
on.
regrets.
absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah,
understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
That really
sounds
gets
so
it
fun.
together. It's chaos. There are some fun points to it, but
Yeah.
but then you try to seek pleasure in like watching craziness go down, you know?
I watch Dr.
Whenever
Phil
she
every day.
isn't drinking, she'll like force me to drink twice as much.
Yeah, I got more
like,
into
oh, no.
post rehab, I think, because I was like, I gotta live through someone now.
Oh my god, that's a crazy. That's a crazy clip.
Yeah.
That's a take right
Well,
there.
right when I got out of rehab, your MTV show was a thing.
Oh my god, and I
so
needed
fun.
rehab
I was
desperately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meghan Trainor just looked at me and goes, "Do you remember when like you left Amari like at the hospital like after his surgery? Like that came out." She goes, "I watched that in real time. That came out
I don't even know
5
what
years
that
ago
is.
on MTV."
And you were like, you were fighting with your manager.
Yeah, it was
and
such a toxic,
he was like,
horrible
what
time.
surgery did
He was
you
trying
miss
to be
of Amari's?
famous.
He got his septum done, like deviated septum, but I didn't miss it. I was just like late. I wasn't picking him up. I don't
Bro,
drive.
you chose sleep over him.
Oh, no,
And that is not shocking
I
at
promise
all.
you, there's so much obviously to like
that
reality
show, they were
television
like
and-
drama, and you
Yeah.
were like, I have so much going on. I have a perfume that's coming out. I'm not even ready for it.
Why did you know that?
It was
With
a
skulls
scandal.
on
There,
it.
you watched all of this.
I love
Oh, I
her.
love it.
It's so shit like this is so mind blowing to me. Like
I love YouTube, and I love
Who did you like? What first got you into YouTube? Like what YouTubers did you watch or love? Or
Are we going right now?
I loved watching Trisha cry on her kitchen floor.
Duh. Like I'm a chicken nugget. I'll never forget that. I was there when
Every phase of Trisha.
every
Yeah.
single one.
It was just so remarkable seeing everyone try to take her down over and over again. And
And watching her
I
never
made a
give
video
up.
a while ago, I think like years ago, where I was like, Trisha Paytas has taught us that like you decide when you're canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one can cancel you if you've decided you're not canceled, because every time something would happen to her, she just kept posting and just kept pushing through. And now she has become like uncancelable.
And that's
in
why
a
she's
I
way.
my
love her
idol.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's literally the
I feel
fully
like you're
what-
there.
That's what we were going for with the name of this podcast, Swinging and Missing.
Right.
Because we were so scared.
Oh,
we were like everything.
My mom is terrified right now. She goes, and so this it's called canceled. Are they going to try to cancel you?
That's a lot of people do
It's
think
like,
that.
Mom,
But
No
it's
one's
like,
don't worry,
ever
I'll
come
get full
on and
approval.
gotten canceled, really.
yeah,
no one's come on here and got
Hey,
canceled.
hey, let's talk about Whoa.
I got a nice career right
When was,
now.
when was the last time you apologized online?
Whoa, great question.
Christopher.
I remember one YouTube video of you, but that was a long time ago.
Well, I think
remember
it
the
just
white
used to be
shirt.
a different time. where
Apologize
it's
for
like-
the
white
bronze
shirt, the white
because
shirt.
Great crew neck, but
Yeah.
who's counting? It wasn't the worst day of my life or anything.
What were you apologizing for in that video?
stop. Chris, you're bringing up traumas.
No.
Sorry.
I'll tell, obviously. But I just think it's different now. Like you used to have to
is.
sit down and make a whole apology video, and that was the only way the internet would take it seriously. And now we come on here every week, and I'm like, hey, sorry about that one thing I said last week at
Right.
40. Like people just, I think, are more accepting to growth. Like they're almost like the canceled narrative is kind of
Yes.
changing.
Well, because everyone I think learned that it just went in circles. Because no matter
Yeah.
what, you say whatever, and people are gonna stay mad. The only thing that will actually get you back on your feet is like taking time off or just continuing on.
Yeah, showing growth. Yeah,
Yeah, and like
exactly.
showing that you've changed, or like I think because you could say the one thing that so many people are asking you to do, and then everyone's gonna say, well, that's a lie, or you're just
Yeah,
saying
that's
that because
edited,
people
or
told
that's-
you
yeah.
to say it. It's like, right, I'm trying to hold myself accountable like everyone else is asking you to
Yeah,
hold yourself.
and you realize you're never gonna please anyone, and that's
No.
just like a whole thing that I think comes with like fame or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
you
goes
taught
on.
me that. You were like, oh, nothing on here is real, so it's all good. And I was like,
Completely.
oh, that's
you know,
great.
There's
What's real is like my beautiful kids.
yeah. Oh, stop! I need to
Come
get
on,
knocked
get
up
pregnant.
tomorrow. I want to be pregnant at the same time as you, Trisha, and I keep
Do
saying
it
that.
with your Hawaiian boy. I'll do it with you.
I'm trying.
Please don't
Like-
do it. I'll do it. You don't do it
Who are you gonna do it
for a
with?
second. Anyone.
Chris.
Oh, you guys could have a little like
I know.
artificial insemination.
Oh, and it would be so like I feel like you'd be so good at
Turkey based it.
like the exploiting your kids thing.
Wait.
No, you're giving birth and he just shows up to the hospital with a coffee.
I brought you there.
I feel like you would have the
Coffee.
best like strategy.
Well, the strategy would be hopefully not exploiting them to the point of
Well,
making them feel
that's
like they
how
can't
I
make
feel,
their own
bro.
decisions.
It's terrifying because we
It's-
don't know what it's like for kids who have, well, not yet. We know some, but like who've since birth
Yeah.
have been on like YouTube.
Yeah,
I
like
guess
what
some of
that's
them
gonna
are
be
like
like.
13 now, and
I
they're
think
talking
I
about
just
it.
think there's a difference in sharing your sharing your family because you enjoy it versus sharing your family because you need to make money off of it.
Right, right.
Because
Yeah.
it's been a thing ever since like social media became a thing that people like
Family
they have a
channels.
kid and they're like, oh my god, here's my like I love my kid. I'm gonna post something about him.
That's what I say too. If I wasn't famous, I'd still post him because
Right.
he's so damn cute.
So
Like,
long as your content is still centered around you, I feel like it's fine. It's when your kids are like
family channels have always kind of given me the ick a little. Like,
and then they're having their like toddler do a get ready with me, and it's like, okay,
like, what if
this
the
is
toddler
getting-
actually wants Play-Doh?
Right.
You know, like that. Like, let's just maybe employ that idea.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. And you can kind of tell, I feel like, at this point when it's been put on and parents are like having their children work in a way.
And that's like, that will always scare the shit out of me.
That's gonna be tough.
For
also,
sure.
if there's like, if you're doing it and you're getting paid, like, make sure your kid gets paid too. Like, start their bank account and give that. If they're in that, they're working. Give them money. Like, don't just. And I've seen kids who were famous, like as famous actors, and then their parents took all their money, and now they're
the
like
saddest thing ever.
adults, and they're lost in the world.
Which is so crazy to me.
Crazy.
Like, especially like now there's so many great regulations on child acting, but like years and years
It's
ago,
better,
like,
it's
still
crazy.
bad, but it's fucking nuts.
How is your tour? What's the craziest part of tour?
Oh, craziest
Because I
part?
hate tour.
Don't reel it in. Come on.
Sorry, I love tour, and I'm gonna tour this year in 2024.
Yes!
And I'm gonna drag your asses on stage and make you dance.
Absolutely can't wait.
Let's
I will
open
be
for
there
Megan.
in a heartbeat.
Yes!
Imagine the canceled
We're like,
podcast
don't
opens for
Do one
Meghan
of your
Trainor.
rap songs.
Oh God!
What?
Why do you guys know everything?
Fuck on your bitch like I'm
Hugh
Hefner.
Hefner, right?
Yes, but
Yes,
no.
do that one.
I'm like, yes, no, yes, yes.
Right.
Yes, we could bring it
But
back.
you love
for
tour?
sure. I love so many aspects of it. I think I'm sure what you're kind of saying is it's not like you don't love the highs of tour. It's just very draining, and there's a lot of things that, you know.
And I've never done it with children, so that'll be different.
Oh yeah,
Will
are you
they
gonna bring
come?
your kids?
I can't be like 2 months without them.
Yeah, so they're coming on that bus.
They're gonna come on that bus.
Oh, and they're seeing the world.
Oh, but
Yeah.
that would be
Actually
so.
fun.
That would be fun. I bet.
That is so fun. Are you kidding?
I feel like we like it. It'll be easier. We're gonna do a bus tour now. So
Yeah.
What'd you do last
What were you
time?
doing before?
We were doing
Flying.
just planes and hotels.
And
That's like the Jingle Ball tours.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of like
totally just like that.
getting from place to place, and that is
what?
hard to do.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, the canceled podcast
So
was
you've never
just
been
like
on the
Jingle Ball.
bus? You've never been on the bus?
I've done a bus tour, but Brooke hasn't yet, and I think you just get way more sleep. Like
on the bus?
you know, because you're not having to airport and TSA and check in and do it every
True.
single
You're
day.
flying Flights
private
are
most of
hard.
the time.
But not on tour, because then it's
You're
just you're
flying
losing
private!
the profitability.
I'm not flying private anywhere.
Only if
You're
it's
not.
like a banger deal. You know?
A banger deal.
There's
Or
no
like-
such thing as a banger
there-
deal. Even if
Is
it's
there
the
a
cheapest
coupon?
private jet ever, it's always going to be
Definitely
way
more
too
than
much money to
commercial.
spend on a flight.
Yeah,
I know, I'm kidding.
It's
such
never
a-
financial. It never makes
Never
financial
makes
sense.
sense.
But you
ever.
can find empty legs where it's like essentially someone owns a jet and they have to get it from here to here anyways.
How are you
Like,
doing? Is there like a website you're
No,
going
people
on?
do that like for a living, fully
She has a
just
lot
like
of,
our
like,
jet
jet
charterers.
plugs.
Yeah,
Wow.
shout out Adam.
Don't you have a
We
lot
love
of billionaire friends?
A
Or just the
couple,
one
but
that
they-
wants to be famous?
But I'm starting to realize that that's not my journey anymore.
Billionaires?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, right?
Whoa.
That's people.
So it wasn't fun out there?
it was fun.
Okay.
But you
know
want
what
to
I
be
mean.
the rich man.
Yeah, I think that I'm at that point that I would rather just like be around people who make me really happy.
Yeah.
And not financially compromise.
Yeah, yeah.
Joy.
I always used to have.
Took your joy. Right on my
Megan looks
ass.
at me before this podcast and she goes, "You have to stop vaping. You're gonna have a poop sack."
Yeah.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Is that like real?
I feel like that's
People
how we get
get their
canceled
lungs
is
cut out,
talking
bro.
about poop sacks.
It's killing them faster than cigarettes. Have you not seen the documentaries?
I have, I guess, but I just pretend they're not real.
You see the new one, the Juul one?
No, I can't watch that one because I know it would like I'd be sitting there vape in hand watching it.
Do you
like,
quit when you do your 75 hard?
No.
Okay. So
There's
it's
nothing
75
hard
soft.
about her 75
You're
hard at all.
75 soft.
You just don't drink.
I just don't drink. I try to like do more during that time period though.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
work out and like try to read, listen to an audiobook.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Like-
you don't have children. Get up.
What? Get up and
Get up and do something. Before I had kids, what the fuck was I doing?
what do you mean?
Right.
I wasted so much time
Well, how so?
sleeping.
Oh no.
I was just
I'm
sleeping.
doing that right now.
Yeah,
I
when you have
love-
kids and you're up at 6 every day, you're like, what
I
did
do
I
wake
do
up at 6
before?
every
You don't have
day.
What did
nannies?
I not accomplish
Period.
before?
Do you have no nannies?
I have one that is there Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
Okay.
It's very helpful. It's not enough. You know, like there's another one. So now that there's two, there's like no breaks.
Yeah. So you wake up at 6 a.m. I mean, that's fair. That is really
like
fair.
on the weekends, Daddy Daryl's home right now with my mom.
I think I just love sleep more than anything else, and not even in a depressive way. Like, it's just the best thing ever.
It's the best.
Do you still have insomnia?
So bad.
You still do.
How do you know that?
Because I remember you used to like tweet out at like 4 a.m. and stuff like that. I would be in college and I would occasionally get up early to go to the gym, and you would still be tweeting during your night out.
Oh God, that's horrible. I went to bed last night at like midnight and I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. I'm gonna be so rested. Time. Woke up at 3.
Oh, perfect.
Didn't go back to bed till like 6:30. Just laid there and twiddled my little thumbs.
Okay.
Like eyes closed.
Wait,
just,
are
like,
you on your phone?
No, this like last night I was just laying there like actually just like eyes closed. Like, no, but I'm awake.
I hate that.
Oh, that's the worst.
I've had that. That's what insomnia is?
And then your thoughts are just like, that can't be
Yeah,
like
what
a
are you
form of
thinking
insomnia.
about?
What are you thinking about?
Your
Your
guy?
love?
Your guy's next to you. Wake him up.
I was gonna, but he was so peaceful. And
I
was
can't have someone sleeping next to me. It's like if I'm suffering, you will
Ooh,
to wake
you
up.
can't do that.
I swear to God.
You can't wake someone up? Well, that's not
gonna.
fair. I say that to my husband. He puts something on though, and he's so tired because of the kids. But we put something on, and we're in bed at 9. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful life. We're
That's a
showered
beautiful
in
life.
bed.
That's
Kids are asleep. We're like, and then we sit in bed and we put on a show, and he's snoring in 5 seconds.
It's always the snoring.
And I'm like,
but do
oh,
all
I'm
straight
home
men
again.
just snore?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yes.
so. I hope not. I can't live
Yeah,
that
no,
way.
it's a thing.
I get weird too. Like
snore?
I'll just like start hurting you a little in your sleep. Like if you keep snoring, like I'll pinch you a little.
Yeah,
Like
you
it's
I
like
smack
Yeah,
Daryl.
yeah.
I'll just tell him like, you're joking, and then
You're dying
he'll stop.
right now
Yeah,
next to me. Like
it works, and they don't remember it.
at all. And it's like, yeah, no, I can't.
You
I
can
can't.
look.
Yeah, Megan, she's out of commission at like 6:30 p.m.
Oh,
like
that's- well, that's
I know
bath
not to
time.
contact anymore.
That's bath
And
time.
if
From
I
6:30
get
to
a
7:30.
FaceTime from her, I'm like, what? It's late night with Meghan Trainor, and it's like 7:30.
My managers, it took them like a half a year to figure out, like from 6:30 to 7:30, you do not FaceTime me because I am putting the kids to bed.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they'll get too excited. Like Riley will be like, phone, who's on the phone? And I'm
you're
like,
no
nobody.
one's on the phone. No, that's completely understandable.
I've never suggested that we do something past like 4 p.m. even because I know it's done.
Well,
and when I see
Daryl
her at
did.
night, it's like a rare form.
I love a boundary though, you know, like those are her
course.
boundaries, and that's on period, and that's why
Yeah.
she's, you know, that bitch.
That's why.
Also, Paris Hilton will never give up and never surrender, and I love that about her, and that's why I love her forever. She
Elaborate.
always invites me to her miraculous parties, like a day before.
And they're always
You were like
starting at
casually
10
like, yo,
p.m.
by the way, I'm having the biggest Halloween party ever. If you want to come tomorrow, it's like whatever. And I was like,
You're like, no.
I don't have a costume or a babysitter.
And it
like,
started at 10 p.m. Like
the
there was
and you were like, if you're panicking, that's fine too. And I was like, I'm panicking.
Yeah, no,
I'm not
not
gonna
doing
make
that.
it.
But she does want to
But
be invited.
I want to be invited, and Paris always invites me. She just invited
you
me to
live for
another.
just the
I've never
invite
gone
in bed.
once. I live it, and I go, yes, I'm still on the list.
yeah, and then it's just
But I've never gone, and I'm just so grateful
I've always
that
had to
she's
say no to Paris as well.
Really? Why?
Because I've never been in town.
I've never had to say no to Paris.
I've done some of the like craziest things. If I look at my whole like 25 years of life and I think about crazy, like at her parties, like the things that go down there
See?
are
Right.
like,
I'm asleep. I even went to her wedding, and I kind of.
You went to her wedding.
how was that?
That is
the
so
most beautiful
amazing.
thing ever, except I left early because I was sleepy. That was you. I was like, I'm getting up at 6. We gotta get out of
Did you
here.
have a wedding?
Did I have a wedding?
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm redoing it too.
Are you?
Yeah, for my
Did you go to
30th
the first one?
birthday. No, we didn't
No, 'cause I
know
didn't
each
know
other.
her.
Except
I
for
mean,
in
I
Nantucket.
did
did.
know her.
Except for in Nantucket.
But I
Yeah.
just did it in my backyard with a
So-
bunch of Christmas lights.
I'm just your guys' friendship is so interesting to me, and I really I want to know, like, the wink was crazy.
So
Do you
much
come up
there.
with all of her like social media ideas? Do you are you
Not
creative?
all of them.
Call
Sometimes she
her.
goes rogue.
I went home today. I said, I know this is chuggy, but I made this myself.
Sometimes she goes rogue, and you can probably go on her page and
You
know
can
which
tell.
one she
You
did
can
herself.
tell. I did the Christmas
But
one today.
For the most part, yes, I would
Also,
say.
I'm here to promote my song with Jimmy Fallon called "Wrap Me Up."
There's
Wait,
no way.
Jimmy
the song.
Fallon's so good. He's so like talented.
Singing, and he's the
Yes.
nicest
Yeah.
guy in the
And he
whole
plays
world.
guitar.
So I'm
He's
trying
so
to like
nice.
go everywhere and promote the song.
And
so
it's a Christmas song.
Yeah, it's really cute.
And it's going to be on the radio everywhere.
It is
we
already.
go.
And so I called
Like,
Chris
you-
like yesterday and I was like, hey, I'm going to be in Glam tomorrow. Like, do you have any like good ideas that I could promote for him?
And then
Yeah.
and then I create a little notes app
list,
of
and he's
all
like,
of
"Do
my
this."
of
Have you
all
seen
of my
the
ideas
new-
for her.
Oh,
Megan.
no.
Megan, November 19th.
Oh my God.
And then it's just
Wait,
a little.
that's actually so awesome. What do you
Oh
feel
no,
like
you're
made
revealing
you
our
like,
tricks.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I know.
what like made you so good at this? Like, what did you just always grow up on socials and kind of just
I
create?
guess just like general obsession with social media already. Plus, I was like, when I was doing it just by myself, I would see like singers or famous people get on TikTok and try to do it. And for the most part, a lot of them do not know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're like a Kim and North and you have a North,
Yeah.
like you're not like
It's a hard interface to just like learn.
It's
I
really,
would not
it's
do it
totally
before.
tough.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I just had like access to that, to like any of these celebrity social media,
And
we
our
could just have
videos
them.
like popped off. Our first ones we ever
Yes.
did, and I was like, we should do this more.
Yeah.
I
And
think
then-
like the first one we ever posted together got 1 million views in like 20 minutes, and we were like, okay, I guess we should keep
This is a
going.
thing.
Yes. Do you do it for other people at all?
Yeah.
I do. I
Not
do.
public
We
knowledge,
encourage
though.
him to.
Yes. Some of them, yeah,
We were
like,
like,
Yeah, I would get so
Help this
terrified. I'd be
person.
like, do not work for anybody else.
Or
I'm, like,
no,
selfish.
I see people's page and I go, Chris, you need to help them.
Yeah.
Like, you need to help them.
You know, there's like people are looking for specifically you now. I remember someone was
Yeah.
like hiring for.
Everyone goes, how'd you get
I think
Chris?
like Normani or something, and they were like they specifically used you as an example. Like we need somebody
No,
exactly
oh,
like
That
this
is
for
pretty
that.
I've heard
crazy.
in big meetings, people are putting my shit up and being like, this is the formula we need to follow.
That's actually
she
It's
has a
Chris
Chris Olsen.
Yeah,
And so-
that's all we need to get.
No, that
Yeah.
Normani thing you're talking about was actually crazy. It was like seeking
was.
like gay social media obsessed
it was
like
so
Chris Olsen. It was
specific.
like actually like insane, and we were
That
so
is pretty
gagged.
insane. I mean, because
Like the requirement was gay too. It had like he had to be
No,
gay.
I
it is
like,
a,
was
that's
like,
an
why?
important point.
It's important.
I don't think I'm like
You're right.
I wouldn't put myself out there as like, well, I am like clearly just the best person to do this. I think I'm just someone who like scrolls a lot, so I know what someone should post.
Yeah.
But there's like tons of people who would be
You
able to do
also
that as
know,
well.
like-
We just linked at a perfect time.
It's also a crazy gig too because you have to get to know the person, so that's why being besties really helps. I love you.
Yes.
Because he's like, you know, when you talk about your anal fissures and stuff, like, or he's like, what are you willing to talk about? I was like, my anal fissure, and he's like,
Yeah.
this will be hilarious. Let's do a
Then this
video
is
about
good.
this. Or he's like, you're so funny in this category. Why don't you show that more? So it's really intimate
That's
job
actually
too.
awesome.
That's,
yeah, it like wouldn't have worked
it's
out if we
sweet.
weren't friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are other people who, if they're promoting a project, I'll get called on to like do a little thing with them, and I can work it out for a few videos, but I can tell that it's like
Not gonna be a
this
long-term
is
It's
not
gonna be
gonna-
forced.
this
Yeah,
is not
nothing
gonna be
ever feels
great.
like forced.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a celebrity that you just absolutely hated? Like, I want to know well, even if you bleep it, can I just know? Could we bleep it? Like,
We can bleep it.
Okay.
I
Oh my
didn't-
God.
I promise we can bleep it.
Okay,
I'll send it all
we're
to you.
bleeping it. I did not love delivering coffee to.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm
She gives
sorry,
me bad
and I
vibes.
know-
I had a good experience
I
with
know,
that
and a lot of
one.
people have had good experiences with her, but a lot of people have also had not great experiences with her.
She picks and chooses.
And I did it. As soon as I walked in the room, the energy was not
I
good.
know. If it's
I
not
just
there,
felt
it'll
that I
never be
wasn't,
there.
And I'm never then just going to be like, okay, well, sorry. I was being so nice and so sweet the whole time. And her
I
team
know.
very clearly was like also trying to get her excited about this. But she was just like, okay, what? And I was like,
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm just going to deliver this. Like I've brought it from across the country. It's this little bit I've done. And then I like showed her a few of them. She's like, okay. So
I've noticed it's
I
really
was
hard
like,
to explain
no.
to really, really famous people like what this world is.
Yes.
No, it is just like I've always said that one of the things that kind of comes with this job is you meet so many of your idols and your heroes, and not all of them are going to live up to the idea of who they are, like in your
Yes.
head, or they just in general, you know.
Yes.
Like,
And I
people
was
are
like,
just-
and I was like, it's going to be really easy. This is all I have to do. And she was like, okay, sounds like you need me to direct this.
No,
this
she said
is
that?
what we're going to do
She
instead. And
said
I was
that?
like,
No, she
and
takes
of
control
course-
of everything.
And of
That's-
course, I'm not going to be like, well, no, I don't. And this is my. I was like, yes, whatever we need to do for you in the moment.
You have
but
to
then
take
it
this
also
over. They're gonna know
did
who it
not
is.
perform well because I was, and I
You
kind
could
of knew
feel
it
it.
wasn't because I was like, this isn't this isn't
That's
the way it
happened
should
to
be.
me a lot. Like with like working
Really?
with the different like celebrities or TikTokers, and they'll kind of hit me with that. Like, sounds like you need me to like, let's do it like this. And then every time it was like, if we just went with my vision.
Yes, and like you know your page,
Yeah.
and you know how people react to your stuff.
There's a lot of moments where he makes me do a video and I'm like, this is garbage. I don't want to post this. Like, I don't think this will do well. And it's 10 million views.
And you're
well,
like,
because
And he goes,
because I'm like, come on. I'm like, remember the last time you said that?
Yeah, now he gets me every time. I'm like, fuck.
It was the one of the first
Which
times
one
that
was
happened
it?
was the one thing about me trend, and she
Yeah.
told the story about how she got paparazzi'd walking out of a sex shop with like bags of items.
Did you?
And she was like, I
know
cannot
that.
post this.
Yeah.
She was like, this is so bad. I cannot do
Like,
this.
it's
I was
not
like,
even
can you
funny.
please just keep it up for me and see what happens?
He's on the side like my cheerleader, like, one thing about me.
Yeah, I was always behind the camera. I'm like mirroring
Yeah.
what she.
but that's awesome.
I
Everyone
also
needs
told
that.
him, like,
Yeah.
after 10 of them, I'm exhausted. So I'm like, yo, I need
10's
you to,
crazy.
I know. I was like, I need you to be my fucking hype guy. Like, I would change outfits and we would work all day. I was like, I need you to be my fucking hype guy and lie to me and go, you're doing great.
Yes.
So now after everyone, he's like, you are gorgeous, you are beautiful, you are talented, and
Yes.
no one is you. And
Yes.
it's like
I need someone.
the best thing ever.
Can we just
Oh.
quickly revisit the sex shop?
We should.
I've
We
seen
should
the
always.
TikTok and the story,
Sorry.
but
You've
understandable.
never really told the story long form. You just
Because there's a truth and nobody believes me.
I will
and it's
believe you.
fine.
I promise I'll believe you.
So
Story of my life.
I'm gonna just tell the real story because
Okay.
she's old enough now. So
you don't have to name names.
okay, so my whatever, a family member,
Okay.
my cousin. I have many cousins. You don't know who it is. So I like experienced like sex was painful forever.
Yeah.
And my cousins, I was trying to help her with a sex talk and was like, yo, sex doesn't even feel good till like you're in your 20s because I figured out like you can use toys as well.
Yeah.
And she's younger than me, so she was like trying to figure it out, and I was like, just buy a vibrator. And she was like, I can't just buy a vibrator. I live on this island, and like my dad will get the mail. And I was like, I'll get you one. And for some reason, I
is
fucking went to the store.
Where were you when I
Exactly.
needed you?
While I was there, I was
Took me
like,
way too long to find out.
see, the kids need to talk. Well, not the children. My cousins needed. She was going to college. I was like, let's prep. I was like, everyone, you need
Don't
to wear a
suffer for these
condom.
next few
Yeah, I was
years.
like, do not suffer. And you're very special. I never got any sex talk, so I really like was trying to help them out,
Yeah.
which I did. And I don't know why I chose to go to a store in person when I could have ordered them
Like
online.
2-day Prime, baby.
But yeah, she
all
was,
that come
she
in,
was
like,
at my house. She
discreet
was
packaging
visiting.
now,
I was
though.
like, I'll be right
Yes.
back. I'm gonna go get something. Well, and then I got a bunch of stuff. So my bag was big. So it was a big black bag. And we were just post workout, so we looked horrific. It was me and my husband. He was wearing toe shoes. So everyone flagged that immediately. And I can't live this day down. I remember seeing someone staring at me, and I was like, that's weird. And I was like, I guess that was the paparazzi guy.
That is
Right.
my
I have
favorite
also-
story ever. Didn't another celebrity got pop coming out, but there was like a huge, it was a see-through bag and there was a huge strap on in it, and her
That's
husband
amazing.
was with her.
I know
forget
Zac
who it
Efron
was.
and Vanessa Hudgens got caught back in the day during like High School Musical, but I don't know who you're
Oh my
talking
God,
about.
that's crazy.
I don't know, but it was someone who was about to get pegged, and it was like, just
I'm not
See, my
your
bags
dad.
are nice and big and black.
The
You know,
last time
like
I
you
went
could
sex
see.
toy shopping, I was buying a strap on, and like a bunch of fans noticed me, and I was just
Have
like
you used
standing
a
there.
strap on a dude?
What do you
she
think?
sure has. She sure has.
How was it?
My life is so boring.
No, it's not. You don't want what's
Did
up
you-
here,
You
Megan. You don't want. You don't want to be having what I'm having.
How
I
was
don't want to
it?
do it.
So fun.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like you loved it. And did he
You
love
shit
it?
all over your lips. No one's
Right.
gonna tell you.
Oh
I'll
my
tell
God.
you.
Oh
Lick
my
your
God.
lips.
I thought she meant you had
No, it
shit
looks
all
like-
over your lips, like
She
in
goes,
the moment.
right.
And she means no, there's marinara sauce on you.
No,
right
it's like
now.
white powder. Like fix
It's
it.
the bread.
Lick a. There you go. Just like the movies. Okay.
Was it your suggestion or his?
Mine. Like
Okay.
I was just like, I really
And
want
he
to do
was
this.
down.
Who was
No,
it?
it took a lot of convincing.
Oh.
Oh my
There
lord.
is no amount of convincing that should work, in my opinion, in that sense. Well, no, it's not shameful. It's not shameful.
Stop shaming us,
Listen,
bro.
come on.
I'm not shaming
What do you
anyone.
think I do every time?
Yeah. He stretched
You know
it.
what? Good point. I just happen to know it was bright pink.
Oh, you were there.
No, yeah, I was there.
Were you in the
I was
ro-
directing
You were
the
watching.
scene.
Perfect.
Oh man. Anyways, the weather.
Wait, was it a boyfriend or was it a fling?
I don't want to.
You don't want to give
make
too
it
much
to where
away.
the people could find this person, you know, because I don't think that's their journey.
Oh my God.
You know.
I know
Are they
exactly.
a public person?
Sure.
So sick.
Oh, Bryce.
You guys, oh my God.
It's okay.
Oh, we love Bryce for that.
Oh my God, no.
Brooke's panicking. She's like, oh no. They gets it
No,
off
I
the-
love it.
I mean, we went to touch on that, but then we were on the sun, so we moved on from conversation. But I will just say, you like having my back so hard during that little
Of course.
silly Bryce sitch was so sweet to me. I was like, wow, Kris Olsen, you don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
I don't really, in my head, I don't, I understand that like you do have a different vibe on social media than everyone who maybe watches my videos, but like, I don't think I'm like exiting my brand to defend you. You deserve to be
and that's
defended
so
in that
sweet.
way.
That's
What
actually just
happened?
so sweet.
The recap.
The recap.
I mean,
you want to tell her
What's the recap?
of
Well,
the Bryce sitch?
there was a guy on the internet who
Bryce.
I had Bryce who had seen.
I just can't be clip saying it again.
Yeah. I had seen them. I had just seen them. You guys have been friends, and he just made a video being like,
Oh, I
"We
did
have-
see this. Fuck that guy.
We
Sorry.
were never
He
friends."
was always
You
around
guys,
too.
like,
It was
lived
not like
together.
he was
Stop
just like
it.
a stranger.
Okay, you didn't live together.
And
But
I
yeah.
feel like I've just
That was
I
crazy.
can not that I've been through that exact situation, but I was just like it feels like someone who's trying to embarrass you, and even though
Yeah. To
get views.
we hadn't become like close at that point, I was like, as I've referenced like 20 times in this podcast, I've known you for years in the back of my head. I'm like, no one's doing my girl like that.
Yeah.
And also because I know I like, you know, my the people behind me will stand behind you as well. You know,
And I love
we'll
you
all come
for that.
together and ride hard for our girl.
I did
love
love.
you
I
so
feel
much.
like all of the public was on your team in that situation
was.
because
I
it was
think
the way
so.
that he said it was so slimy. It
It
was
was
like,
so. It was like I'm about to get so many views for this.
she's always like
post.
rubbing up on me in public. Like
what?
No, she
No.
wasn't
No.
at all.
Also, I feel like you've been honest about times in your past when you were like, I'm clout farming, I'm doing all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like we're in a
shameless.
completely different era of you.
Yeah.
And that's not what the vibe is anymore.
was
And
weird.
so for
It
him to try to
isn't.
drag you back to that kind of position
Wow.
was.
Yeah, and what was he
I
doing
think
with
that was
Addison,
actually
seriously?
how I felt, and I really appreciate you noticing that, because that's I was
Yeah.
like, you know what, this Hype House me was clout farming everyone. Everyone was my bestie,
right.
you know,
That
but I
was
was
like-
honest about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That
I've
was
also
what you
I've,
did there. That's why it
I've
was
like
a hype
met him a
house.
few times. He was only ever been nice to me, so I don't have like a personal vendetta against him. But if that's what if I see him in public, I'm not going to be
You
like,
choose Tana.
Yeah, of course.
You people.
Always.
You
We
choose
amazing
you.
people. Tell me more Meghan Trainor things. So is this Christmas song a part of an album? Is there gonna be more?
Jimmy was like trying to do an album, but I don't know if they got all the songs done. But he wanted to do something with me, and we wrote it over Zoom together. It was really cute. Yeah.
What's the chorus go like? Like, give me a little. You don't have to sing it to me if you
He
don't
wanted
want
it to be
or do.
called Wrap It Up, and I was like, I'm thinking of other things, and I don't like that.
I like that,
Let's
honestly.
do Wrap Me Up, because I'm your present.
That's
So
cute.
all the verses are him being like, is it a tie? Is it a sweater? And I'm like, nope. And keep guessing. And then I'm
Wait,
like,
that's
you're
cute.
looking at it. Wrap me up.
And what?
You know?
I just want to. You guys weren't in the studio together though. Like it was a.
No, he
separate-
lives in New York, so I was on Zoom like.
She hates New York.
shitting. I hate.
Do you really?
I don't hate New York. NYC for life, but I don't love going there. I prefer here.
Yeah,
Really? I love
I
it.
like from Nantucket. Tall buildings scare me. I don't know.
that makes sense.
Does it?
Understandable. We all
And
have our
like every time
preferences.
I walk the streets, I'm like stink. You know.
Well, also you don't give it a chance to. You'll be
I always
there,
walk
and
by a
there will
sewer.
be. You always leave early every single time.
What do you
There's
mean
like
I
a
leave
week long trip.
early?
She's like, I gotta go.
Wait, you're right. I changed the flight, and I
There
go, I'm
was
going tonight.
The last trip, not the last trip
I'm
you were
going
there,
soon.
but the last trip we were there together. We were like finishing up a thing. You were supposed to leave in the morning. We were like, I'm leaving now, and
I was
I'll
like,
get home at 2 a.m. But I'm leaving now.
I don't give a fuck. I need to get the fuck
Yeah,
home.
that
It's
was-
also the children being here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So far
Yes.
away. I hate it.
Very different.
That's really fair.
Very
That is
different.
fair.
Yeah.
And then touring starts when?
Oh, it's not locked in yet.
Oh man.
Same for us, honestly.
But
We're-
like
we're gonna-
after summer, because I don't want to be a hot,
Yeah.
sweaty gal.
When's the last time you toured?
7 years ago.
No
Really?
way.
Oh my god. So this is gonna be like
I'm
really
scared.
special.
Yeah.
And then what's What's the vibe on stage? Like you dance, duh. And
I try.
It's gotta be so hard.
It's so hard, dude. I need to
Like-
learn how to lip sync immediately. I cannot sing all these words and dance.
But thank God the vocals are like coming through. You know what I mean? We love to see it. But
you love to see it.
are you naturally a dancer, or did that kind of come with like, oh,
my
I'm a
mommy
pop
never
star?
put me in lessons. I learned like while doing all this stuff. So that's also what I'm terrified of. Like 7 years ago when I toured, there wasn't really TikTok. Like I think it was Musical.ly. And so now I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be Justin Timberlake doing a weird dance move and it's going to go viral. And
That is terrifying.
That's
You
my
know your
biggest
moves.
fear.
You know your moves.
What's going on? Have you
I know
guys seen
my
what's going
moves.
on with Enrique Iglesias right now?
No. Wait, I think so. Oh, the auto tune was
Most
off.
recent it was off, and it was like
Baby
Paolo in the Hannah
boy.
Montana or in the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Don't stop. Oh, yeah. This is my
So he's
biggest
singing and
fear.
it's just off.
It was off for
There
sure.
was
Yeah.
Off key, or he's lip syncing and
but
it's
then
off?
like as
No,
a
he was
person who's
definitely
been
singing.
on the stage like that, your in-ears are crazy, and if they're off, then you don't know what's going on, what sounded like.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Well,
Taylor
I
Swift
certainly
video when
couldn't do
her in-ear broke
she, like,
and she like
taps it,
watched
yeah.
her guitar
That was
player?
crazy, though. Her,
Yeah,
like,
like it's a
signifying the one
nightmare.
time.
I could never.
Yeah.
I would have thrown my hands
It's a
up. Been like,
nightmare.
fuck this.
I'm done, y'all.
I know. I was
Thank
like,
you.
give up and ask for help, but she like performer for life. She was like, I will figure it out. You know.
Touring does seem hard. So, but
Yeah, I'm
I do
scared.
believe
It's gonna
after
be
7
great.
years, you'll know you'll get up
It's like
there.
riding a bike.
Also, rehearsal. You have
Giddy
rehearsal.
up. Do I? I have like a week of rehearsal. It's crazy.
Well, I think you're gonna kill it, and I actually can't wait to come to a show. And I'm so
You know who's the
excited.
nicest,
Oh my
sweetest
God.
boy in the whole wide world?
Who?
Noah Beck. When we met him that night, he
I
was
forgot
like,
you met him that night.
he was like, well, you gotta do a show, and we all gotta go, right? And I was like,
Absolutely, we do.
he
Well,
is.
they
I
were
always
talking
compare
to
him to
me.
like a golden retriever
he
puppy.
is a golden retriever.
So why were you at Tate McRae that night? Like,
My managers signed her recently, so
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a fan for a long time too,
Yeah.
but so I got good seats because
Yeah.
it was my management. I was like, yo, get me in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
so
Did
amazing.
you see her on SNL? She crushed
Yeah.
it.
Oh my
insane.
god! And her
We
new
were
video,
watching
we
live.
keep talking about it, but it's like I've
So good.
I sent her a
I'm
video of
sick.
Riley going, don't forget how special you are.
Stop.
Yeah, I'll play it
That's
for
my
you.
dream.
So
I'm
I'm
like,
cute.
my
not
birthday's next
kidding.
week.
If Riley's making any more cameos for the next month, I would like one,
no.
please. And
I
thank
just
you.
said that
I'll
my
just
birthday's a
immediately.
week from today.
Okay, Brooke. Brooke
Okay.
gets it.
From today?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Daryl signed one.
What was I gonna say? I'm just kidding. It's been so weird for me ever since meeting you now, going places and hearing you on the radio and being like, I know that
She's
person.
everywhere. Don't you realize now that she
Everywhere. There
is
is not-
everywhere?
Everywhere. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll
In
forget
your
something
voice.
is your song too, and I'm like, and you cannot go anywhere without hearing
Nowhere.
Meghan Trainor.
Does that
Nowhere.
just happen to you all the time where you're somewhere and you're like, that's me?
I get played a lot in CBS and Target, and those are my spots.
The best places to get played.
But I was all over Vegas these past
No
few days, and you
way.
were
You got
playing.
me?
You were playing, yes, in the
Hey.
Aria.
Wow.
That's gotta be so
That's a
funny.
good
You'll
one.
like clock out of like work and like you love her. Obviously, you guys are best friends, but you're like in
Of
Vegas
course.
trying to get
Clock
drunk, and
out
it's like,
of
I
work.
am your mother.
But she's
You
always
are
in the
my
clock.
Always,
you're like,
always.
No, now
well,
he
no,
goes,
but
"I
even
sold
when we
that
started
song."
like working together, she was still my top artist on Spotify last
Yeah.
year because I genuinely stream all
I
the
feel
time.
so sorry for anyone who's ever dated you. So
Yeah.
imagine like they're heartbroken over you. And
I was like,
I'm
Thank
trying to think
you
of if
to
you, have, you don't have any
husband.
mean songs. That's like the first thing I would do if I had any talent.
Mean songs that are, well, like
Like,
Lips
grow
Are
up.
I would
Moving.
name them.
Lips are moving. Grow Up is essentially about your brothers.
No
but
one
you
knows
just
Grow Up. It's like
changed
an
it.
extra song in the album.
See, I'm
I
a deep
write
fan.
songs a lot about my brothers, like I'm Gonna Lose You. Do you know that one? With John Legend. They're like,
yes, wow.
yeah, that one I wrote about I had a nightmare that my little brother died, and I like woke up and checked on him, and I was like, imagine like losing a family member. I just
Yeah.
can't. Oh, you talking about death is me. I have an insane fear that I'm about to see an extra, like a side therapist to help me specialize with my fear of death.
It's so real. I've gotten better at it. Like over
Really?
time.
How? Mushrooms?
Probably.
I can't do it. I'm such a bitch.
Have
I
you
have
ever
some
done a
in my
mushroom?
bag right now.
I've never done a mushroom.
I need to see
I
you
did.
just
I brought him here today.
You
Seriously.
did? I'm too scared.
Did
I'm
them last
afraid
night.
I'll trip and I'll never come back. That's
No,
what
but
I
you don't
think.
have to like trip and fall. You can just like
Trip and ball.
just like trip.
Yeah,
trip,
no,
like,
I've never done like
skip.
enough for it to be like, I don't know, it's not true.
The last time I did mushrooms, I had a bad
Sometimes
trip.
I just
though.
lie on here for fun.
So I am a little scared. I was in
Yeah.
Europe and we're like walking around Paris and it's like so beautiful, and I take these mushrooms, and I all of a sudden I'm just under the impression that every single person I've ever known ever and around me ever hates me and wants me to literally die.
Yeah, see, I can't do that.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that was scary. I was with Ty and Paige too, and they were being so nice to me, and I'd be like, stop, like what's so funny, like what's like I was being like such a bitch because I thought they were like
Which
coming at
strand
me.
of shrooms was that?
One of my friends'
One we don't need to do
cousins
again.
like studies mushrooms though, and says there's no such thing as like a fully bad trip because you still like learned something in that moment or went through that situation
Whatever,
and like
dude. Fuck
became.
That's terrifying.
I don't want to go. That doesn't sound
I
like
don't wanna
something
do
you
it.
want to go
Yeah.
through, but like I don't know, maybe.
I guess I definitely like did.
You went through it without
need
it.
it.
You went through it without it actually happening. So like,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
you were able
And
to
I love how much you guys
mentally
love
process.
ghosts, and I really want to see a ghost so that I know that if I die, I can like stick around and haunt
want a ghost
everyone.
hunt so bad.
I tried, dude. I didn't see a ghost.
You didn't?
No.
Oh my
Ghost
god,
hunt?
that's like going whale watching and not seeing a thing.
Exactly.
Have you guys-
That's exactly what it is.
Have you guys seen when
How
Demi Lovato sings
disappointing.
Skyscraper to the ghost?
Of course I
That's
have.
what you have to do. You
I
have to
watch
sing.
ghost videos all the time, and I'm like, don't see one.
Should we go
But
ghost hunting?
Yes.
Wait, that would be
That's
such
actually-
a
I will
fun thing for
literally
us to
do
do
it.
together.
I'll literally
I don't know if I
do
can.
it.
Those are the
Why?
one things I'm most terrified
They
of.
can't
Are you
hurt
kidding me?
They can
Yes.
just scare you.
I
I mean,
literally
no.
went.
Let's do
with
mushrooms
those-
and go ghost hunting.
Ryan, who did we go with? Overnight. We went with those boys who
Well,
were
we don't want
friends
to go
with
with
Matt
them
Rife.
if they can't find any ghosts.
I
Right.
don't know, but I went to the fucking.
Well,
I
didn't
went
it
to
not
the
work?
basement at 3 a.m. of this like haunted ass house.
No.
And I yelled, "Come and get me, big boy!"
No, that's
I said,
terrifying.
"Demon, come and get me!" And Ryan's like, "No, Megan, don't say it." He was so
The
scared.
recorded thing said, "I want Megan. You will die." Like, I
Yeah,
want to kill Megan. The ghost talked to you.
it rumbled, bro. It was like it mumbled. It was like,
But
yeah.
I
And
want
then he was
Megan You Will
skeptic.
Die is crazy.
That's a little.
I was
Ouija
like,
boards freak
tickle
me out.
me, scratch
Yeah.
me.
I would never do a Ouija board because I
Come
feel like
on.
that's... Have you done it?
No, let's do it.
Oh my god.
No,
I
they're
think
kinda
this would be a
scary.
really fun journey for us.
Bro, I will
Yeah,
do
it
it.
would be so hilarious.
Wait, did you say drinking?
No,
Journey.
journey.
No drinking.
I was like, I can't drink with you guys. I want to throw up.
No, I can't. I can't either. I'm on your
Are you not,
your
are you
train.
not drinking right now?
Yeah, for like a whole
day?
12 hours.
Yeah, I was
You're
like,
like,
you
yeah, for
drinking
most
last
of the
night.
afternoon I've stopped.
I'm a
sure.
good like drinker in moderation. It's my flex.
That's what I'm
Sure.
working on right now is my
Sure.
moderation.
See, I've just never like even being sober. The idea of moderation doesn't even sound fun for me.
Right, it's like,
because
why?
all I think about
Retweet.
is either being sober or
Retweet,
getting
is that what you
absolutely
said?
hammered. And obviously, getting absolutely hammered did not work for me. So I'm like, okay, I guess
When
we'll
I
just
met you
do
at Tate's
nothing.
show, you said I'm sober.
I think I was.
She was.
I was.
You were doing it. You were in 75 soft at that point.
Yeah, and then I broke it on day like 60 something.
So close.
Where was I? Why did I break it? Oh, I had a Halloween party.
Halloween,
and I
yeah.
was like, I have to drink through being the host. Like,
Sure.
hosting a party to me.
I said that after party at Tate's. We were
Yeah.
like, being sober here is tough.
It's just, it is just so hard, like the socializing of it all and like,
Yeah.
you know, socializing with drunk people as well.
Oh
I
my!
think it's
that
just,
that is the one thing that I absolutely hate. That's why
Yeah.
like I don't go out as much anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do you enjoy going out when like?
It depends on what it is. Like I do find myself home early most nights because I just don't want to be at the after thing or once everyone starts getting like fucked up. It's fun to be around everyone while everything's beginning and everyone's just like excited and has that kind of energy. But then when people start getting messy, I'm just like
It's like frustrating. That's the problem. Is like I
feel that way.
don't really want to drink that much, but it's like I can't. Sadly, like I cannot enjoy being around certain people if I'm. But then it's like, why am I
This
around
is a
them?
scam, y'all.
Yes.
Haven't you seen?
Yes. Exactly.
You're right. I'm
Scam.
it is a scam.
It's
like,
same with
There's
this
also
fucking big
so
item
many, in my opinion, there's
butt.
so many fun things to do during the day.
yeah.
But
you're not
I'm a like
hungover.
wine with dinner type of drinker, not really like a 7
Yeah.
shots
Yeah.
party drinker.
Yeah, and I think that that's like a lovely moment to have. Do you have a Riley video?
Show now.
Put it up to the mic. Come here, come on.
You have to come see this. You know what I like about you is you're ADHD coded like me. Like we'll have 7 conversations at once. And
Sorry.
It's,
And then here's the Riley video.
That's how my brain works.
Okay, good.
Like so, I obsess.
Hi, Tana. Hi, Brooke. Love you. Miss you. Don't get canceled.
There's no way.
It's like my magic trick, dude. I just give people cameos.
I need you to text this to me. I'm getting knocked up
Group
tonight.
chat immediately.
No one can stop me.
Riley is perfect.
Oh
Riley
my
is
god,
perfect.
the little glasses. I love when kids have to wear glasses or helmets.
People
You know when the babies have to wear
when their
the
heads
soft
are-
form helmet.
People think I put those on for looks. I was like, the boy can't see. He's not using
and
how
when
would
you
you
take them
How'd you
off, he
find out he
squints.
couldn't see?
He's so cute.
When you take them
I
off,
thought he
he's
could
squeaky.
see. But
Whoa, what did I just miss?
a pediatrician like had this amazing binocular thing, and like they take a picture and one eye was a little off, and they were like, he has astigmatism, and they were like, you should go check this out. And then it's really sad. He was like 1 year old, and this amazing doctor, she has like the TV playing, and you have to hold him far away, and she goes, look, and then she puts like lenses in his face.
Oh, to like see when
Yeah,
he...
and once he stops freaking out because he couldn't talk, then she was like, "Oh, that's what he needs."
Wow,
That's
how
his
like
prescription.
that's crazy how they're able to do that.
Yeah, that was definitely not a thing like back in the day.
no.
At all.
I used to
My
want
brother's
glasses so
walking
bad. I
on
was lying.
poles.
I would tell her I would always lie. I'd be like, I can't see.
Do you ever
thing.
do a do you ever wear the fake
I do
ones?
fake glasses all the time.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't have it. I can't wear sunglasses even. I can't.
I love
Why?
a
You've never
sunglass.
seen me with sunglasses.
I know,
I
I'm
don't
just
wear
not
them
realizing
either. I
that.
don't wear them either. I
I
get made fun
can't.
of.
I don't want to see
I
in the
wanna-
dark. Like
I
I
don't
don't.
wanna see the
I want
dark.
to see color.
Nobody gets that. I'm like, it's a
No.
beautiful day. I want to
It
see.
ruins my
it.
experience.
And I think it's my
You're
love for
dimming
the dark.
light.
Like I'm asleep now.
No, because
I
do you ever
love
take them
it.
off
I
and you're
love
like, oh
it.
my
Your
god, like the
energy
world in
is
color.
dark. It's sad. I'm like, ugh, can't
I hate
see.
squinting.
So much.
I want to be able to just
You're like,
keep my
I won't
eyes.
have those wrinkles. I won't do
I
it.
know. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
have
God, I
like
will.
the but I can't help
Botox.
it.
I just
I
got
know.
some.
I'm
Botox
so
and
frozen
sunglasses.
I'm
right
running
now.
low right now. I'm fully emoting.
I'm so frozen.
I'm just trying not to.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait.
I
just
need
got
to go
some.
back.
When did you get Botox for the first time?
28, I think.
Wow, good for you.
I should have done it pre. I should have had.
No, you
Have
look
you
like
At
both
25, your skin stops.
yeah.
So,
I have not. I
that's
haven't.
the
No,
age.
my facialist girl just told me that. She's like, well, you're 25, your skin's
Yeah,
I feel like you're
It's
not.
time.
You're not
What do you
gonna
mean?
wrinkle
Yeah.
up. I was.
What?
If you saw what my forehead was doing before, like right now, it's
Give me a
like
full eyebrow raise.
No.
Oh.
Do it.
Mine are.
Aging is beautiful.
Oh, there's nothing going on.
Wow,
there.
you can't even see anything, bro.
Yeah.
She's like,
I'm gonna pop a blood vessel.
I had a wrinkle at 16, not kidding, like a full blown wrinkle, and I got
you were
Botox.
a party animal.
No, I think I was just way too stressed by that age. Like my first Botox round was for my wrinkle.
Yeah.
at that
Also,
age.
like, regardless of who you are, every time I go to Vegas, I think about how insane it must be for people who live there. Like,
it's just not real.
Granted, like, obviously, most people who are going to Vegas are going to like the crazy strip and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But like growing up there,
It's
I
no
know
one.
a few good people that like grew up there. I don't know how.
Again, this whore next to me. I remember being like 14 and like actually thinking to my parents, like, why did you pick here?
right?
You know,
why
like,
did they pick there? Do you know?
the cost of living, I guess. I don't really know.
Did they have like jobs that brought them there? No.
Kind of. No, I don't.
know.
Like,
I feel like it's very just like regular, like suburban neighborhood outside
Yeah.
of the strip.
but I think
like
the
Arizona.
people.
Yes, yeah,
just
I've never
like
really
Arizona.
ventured out.
But like when
into
you're
that.
16
Where
and
you from?
drinking on the strip,
Maryland.
that's terrifying. Like,
Like,
you didn't get caught.
right outside of
I
DC.
did. I got in a lot of trouble.
I have a friend from Potomac.
Yeah, no, Potomac is right where, like, right around where we grew up.
Love it. Love DC.
Grew up in a place called Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Chevy
Not
Chase.
the Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Yes,
Wait, I love that,
yes,
though.
right outside of DC.
But that's awesome. Like, I wish, I feel like I want to raise my kids somewhere more wholesome than Vegas.
It's
you
very
pregnant?
suburban.
She got pregnant in Hawaii.
What if you did?
She's pregnant.
How would you know? We'll know.
I can smell
yeah, I
it.
would know. I can smell it. It's crazy, like it's a cavity. This chicken
How old
parm
were you?
over here, I think, is what you're getting a whiff
Your
of.
first, you had at what? You said 28.
26. I was knocked up.
Fuck.
It's so crazy.
I've got 3 days.
That's she's on a different
I
track
found
than
love
most
young,
people.
dude. I found
Yeah, but you
love
were
at
like
22.
just so successful already too. By that time, I think I have a little more to do.
I was like, did it, love it. now what?
Yeah,
More
there are
babies.
so many people, I feel like, in like the circle of people we're frequently in who are extremely successful and are like having kids. Like, I mean, she's not in our circle, but I've obviously followed Kylie Jenner my whole
Yeah, I
life, and
would
she
love
had a
her to
baby
be in
when
our
she was
circle.
20, and I'm just like,
That's great.
okay.
She was like 19.
And so we have these like warped perceptions.
It
'cause-
fucks me up all the time. I'll be like, but Kylie has a baby, and everyone's like, you're not Kylie. Go back to
Kylie
work,
has
Tana.
every
Like,
resource in the
it's-
world.
Yeah. It's just like very different. Like my mom had me when she was 35.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
that's
my
so-
mom
she's
had
still-
us when she was 24, but it's only because my
I was-
dad was 44.
I was the third kid, and she was
Scandal.
22 when she had me. I was her third kid.
What the F?
I know.
By 22.
Didn't work out really well.
I was gonna say, how did that end up? That's
not very good.
chaos.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That is, wow.
Yeah.
You all right? Well, are you like me? Like I was walking the aisles of like Target with my boyfriend at the time, who's my husband now, and I was like crying when I passed the diapers because I was like,
Oh,
I should
you
be
were like
buying
craving.
it.
Yeah. I feel like I've always thought I was gonna be an older mom though. Like I thought, like I just
You
pictured
look so
myself like
young
way
that you're
later.
gonna look like this at 35.
So true.
So
So true.
you could pull that off. I have to like get going. Yeah, like
That's just
at
not
that
true.
time. I also wish in so many ways that Daryl could be the one that was getting pregnant while I'm like
Yeah.
dancing on stage.
You
Would
should
you
do
ever
the
have a surrogate?
You should do
tired.
the simulator, the birth simulator
On him?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've told him
Make
I was
him
going to do that, and he's
experience
like, "Please don't do that to me."
we should try that. We should do it
should.
for like a video or something. Actually, I don't think I want to try that.
I'm kind of down to try because I really need
What
to
if
know
you
what
have
I'm
a
working with.
C-section
I
like
want a
me?
surrogate though bad.
You want
Like,
a
I don't wanna
surrogate?
No,
pick
that's
up
the whole fun of having
my
a kid.
kid
is
like a
being
coffee.
Well,
pregnant.
it's not fun at all. I wrote a book about it. It's called
You
Dear
did?
Future Mama.
Really?
Link is right there.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I just wrote about my experience, but everyone's experience is so different. But I was like, nobody warned me about this. Nobody warned me about
You
this.
had to be
Like,
the type of person where, like, then when the people are like, "It was a beautiful, easy experience," you were like, "Fuck yeah."
Yeah, it's like some people love it and then they become surrogates, and
Yeah.
some people are like, I don't know if I could do that ever again. My babies both laid at me sideways, so I always had to do a C-section, and I was like, I want 4, and I don't know if I can get cut open 2 more times, you know?
Oh my god, do they go in the same little spot?
And I'm gonna have you drop off my baby like a coffee.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Could you
maybe-
imagine? That should be your new series.
Tag me. That's sick.
Bringing babies to people. Yeah.
You guys.
It's so good.
You should do it.
I think I'm gonna have to. I'm not kidding.
But
I wanna
also,
babysit, but I should
that's
stop.
like
I
you
don't
don't
know.
want to put it
We
in
say it
one.
every week, and it's like,
No one's not.
let's start
I
with
feel
well,
like
you got a boyfriend.
A baby is such a commitment too. I just can't think of committing to something.
Yeah, no,
for-
I can't right now. I think I just like to live in La La Land.
Of course,
You know,
yeah,
for at
yeah.
least like 2 more years. I'm just joking. Unless something happens that I'm really excited about. But who knows?
I think you're going to have a little
Hawaiian baby.
surprise Hawaiian baby.
It's gonna be on a surfboard. He was just showing me his baby pictures yesterday, and he was on a surfboard when he was like 3. I was like, how
It's
cute
going
is
to
that?
be on a surfboard.
and it's gonna come out on a surfboard.
I fucking hope you're pregnant so hard right now. I
The way
just
I'm like,
hope.
actually, the more we talk about it, though, getting chest pains.
Yeah.
like getting so
God.
stressed. Like, don't
Like
need
feeling
that.
it.
Yeah, at all. Do you want kids one day?
I don't think I want kids, mostly from what I was saying before about just like the commitment. I can't think of raising. Also, I know how much, what hell it was to raise me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, imagine if my child was anything like me or worse.
They'll be like the other guy.
But you're also Gunkel of
Like
the
my-
century.
The other guy.
When you
like
marry someone, you
Okay.
guys got to pick a sperm.
Sure.
Pick
Sure.
his for the first one.
I don't know. So many of my friends are having
Hey, friend.
children.
He comes over. At the first time he saw me with Barry, my second baby, we're outside by our playground, and he was like, "Ah, look at all this," and I just felt, I was like, "Here's my child," and he was like, "Ah."
I
it's like,
I don't have the
you don't
parental
give-
instinct in me
yeah.
either. You
But
know.
then
Like
I
she's
put-
just holding like
Yeah,
I'm like,
nothing.
oh my God,
But
that's like a really
then
small
I put Barry in
person.
his arms, and then I see it, and I like film that moment because I see him.
I've
going,
had moments
"Oh,
with
but you-
Riley. Riley and I have had,
Riley goes,
had
"Hey, Brad."
some bonding moments, and when he says my name, I'm like that. We're close.
Maybe it's just Riley.
But a lot of the but then I go home and it's not like I'm like, and now I need one for myself. I'm like, that was a nice moment in its isolation.
Gunkel of the century.
Yeah,
That's what
and I'm
Ryan
so
says,
happy
and
with
I
that.
hate it. I want my brother to have babies immediately. If anyone is looking,
You don't
my
like
brother.
babies?
You're such a handsome boy. Come here.
So I'm trying to figure
Come
out.
audition yourself.
I gotta fix myself first. It's a whole
No, Tana, stop it.
Don't go there.
Sometimes I just don't know what to do with my hands.
My brother's straight. Looking.
No, I was pointing at bro.
That's Megan's subconscious always trying to set me up with them.
That's your real dream.
Yeah, Megan's dream forever is at the end of the day.
I said, Tana, no, don't you. Dad.
Isn't that like a whole thing on the internet though? You guys had like a little pretend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I make people kiss people. Kiss. No, on the lips. Swear to God.
I just kissed Meghan Trainor on Canceled.
Yes.
I love a kiss. Oh, I feel so good and sweaty. I love a kiss. So I'm gonna have SIBO issues. We were all in Australia celebrating, and we walked the bridge, the amazing bridge in Sydney.
And they had us. You had to go in pairs.
Couples. You had to go in pairs.
Yes.
So Ryan was paired with Kris, and
Listen,
me and
Ryan
Daryl
and I love each other. We really do.
But me and Daryl kissed in our moment. So then we went first, and then I yelled at them, and I said, "Kiss!"
And listen,
then they kissed.
Yeah. But
Ryan
I wasn't
grabbed a
initially
hold.
gonna do it, but Ryan dipped me.
I said,
was like
"Absolutely,
ready
babe."
for a
I
moment.
love it.
We love a secure in your masculinity straight
Yes.
man, and
So
we
love.
love
Good
a
job,
kiss.
Ryan.
You know?
And so when I was creating my Australia dump on Instagram, I was like, I want a moment to be the first photo.
And I said-
that was
I said-
the best moment of the trip for
I
me.
said, Ryan, are you sure you're straight? And he was like, honestly, in that kiss, I felt like he was my friend, you know? And I was like, and he was like, I'm
Well, that's
sorry.
really how you
Come
find
tell
out.
your
You don't
story.
really know
And he
until you
was like,
try-
Yeah,
you
you don't
dabble
know
a
until you
little.
try. I've hooked up with 2 girls. Well,
Have you?
Yeah.
You ate puss, whole nine.
twice.
Oh my god, really?
Oh my god, 2 separate girls. Oh
Wait.
love.
Not in one evening. That's
Well,
exhausting.
I have hooked up with a girl. I've never fully had sex with a girl.
Okay. Got it.
But I feel
I
like
think you're gonna though one day.
I think you're gonna.
yeah, I feel like you have to. Like you have to.
You gotta just check.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case.
Fully. You
Because
know.
they love
But
girls.
Ryan and Brooke.
That's what I was trying to do.
Don't
Come here,
You guys are
Ryan.
gonna embarrass
Wow.
me.
Oh wow.
Stop.
He won't come over here. He refuses.
Podcast, you guys are crushing it.
I actually completely understand why you don't want to come over here. Like, however,
It's like
He
the
doesn't
reason.
wanna get
It's like the
canceled.
reason the boyfriend isn't upstairs yet. I guess.
it's, you know,
Boyfriend!
not he's not my boyfriend.
He is your boyfriend. He flew from Hawaii to see you.
You're so right. Okay, yes, he's my boyfriend. Yeah, but no, he's not. No, but it's too soon to technically really heavily use the B word. But I'm
God, what's his
really
name again?
excited. Makoa is his name.
Oh,
Bleep that maybe.
Makoa!
Podcast is over. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
You really seriously just walked right into that.
I just thought she was asking a nice friendly question, and it's making
It's
sure I'm
never-
gonna answer her.
It's never that.
I'm gonna answer her. You know. Oh my
I
god.
said, God, what's his
Oh
name
my
again?
god. No.
Makoa is his name.
No.
You gotta see him. He just looks like big Hawaiian.
He's stunning. I just saw all of
hot.
his muscles.
Okay, because you've had some.
What's going on with
she's
that?
had
I'm
some
usually a dad bod
questionable-
girl, so
I know.
this is a new
Choices
journey.
It
in
looks
the
good
back.
for you, though.
It's fun, you know.
Yeah, you
Like,
looked
I'm like-
very happy in that
You
last
have a
post.
very interesting taste of men.
because there's no I just like personality. Aaron,
Yeah.
It
shut
is
the fuck
a
up.
very wide range.
But sometimes you miss
Mr.
there
Giggles.
too.
Yeah, sometimes I do miss there, but I'm going.
Miss what?
She said she goes for personality, but I go sometimes. I'm like, what? How to
I just
explain
like
that
what
one?
I like, and I like what I like when I like it, and I don't know what to
Period.
say.
Write that down.
I'm like, what did I
Someone
say?
write that
That
down.
was cool. That was like a t-shirt.
That was amazing.
Merch.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
God.
it,
Are there
like
any?
it, like it,
Or
and I
do you
like
have
it.
any relationships where you are like that was the one that got away?
Makoa?
What?
I thought I heard him.
Babe!
Oh my god, no! And that kind of sounds like me. She's like really hitting the rasp.
Yeah.
Babe!
Thank you for
After.
coming on this episode of the Cancellation Podcast. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I
Okay.
guess you never really know that.
Well, sometimes you do.
You're gonna get married in Hawaii.
There we go. Thank God.
Right,
Oh,
right.
I
We can
can't
bring
make
it
it. So far away.
It could be down the street. You're not making it, but you want the invite.
Yes, I want the invite.
And
If it's
that's-
down the
you're
street, I'll
coming.
make it. I went to Paris's. I just left early. I was tired.
That is fair. That is actually really fair. So, what are you guys doing for the rest of your beautiful Sunday?
I gotta go home and do bath time with the boys.
Yeah, she's like going to bed.
What is
I gotta make some
Megan's
PB&J's.
Yeah, it's literally, it's close to her bedtime.
What does bath time entail?
We like
you get
toddlers need no. I mean, I could, but no. Toddlers need a structure. So at 6:30, right before 6:20, we play "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" on YouTube, and we all sing. Then we go upstairs, and then we start the bath. And he loves these. They have little tiny like bath bombs that change color. So he's like, "What's to the blue one?" And then we throw in blue. And last night we did yellow and blue and made green, and he loves it. And we practice learning how to swim, and he's like, I go, do your kicks, and he does it, and he's so cute.
And you don't want all that?
my dream.
I don't, because I could
that
go
was
over.
just your purgatory.
Yeah,
what
like,
she just described.
I mean, I could go
you.
over and experience that if I wanted to, but I love.
Oh, I get it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, being alone.
Yeah. Understandable. Guys,
It's crazy.
what's your death row meal?
Oh shit.
Za pizza.
You don't already know. Well, it has to be more than just pizza.
Oh yeah, you can have multiple. Okay.
With
Yeah, you
ranch
should
or
go on
without
that
ranch?
one. They'll
With
have
ranch.
you for sure. The what's it called? Like Last Supper or something, and like they actually get all your death row meals for
But I
you.
need to like guarantee not have the tummy ache. Therefore, I will
Oh,
have.
IBS pills will be starting that
no,
meal.
IBS aside.
Well, what are yours first?
What's
Do-
do you know
IKEA
yours?
meatball sundae.
Oh
meat-
what?
IKEA meatball sundae with like the cranberry sauce and the mashed
Ooh, yep.
potatoes.
Yep.
Ryan gets you.
Yeah, he does.
That's
a
weird.
plate of hot Cheetos and then a separate paper plate of warm queso. But like until I'm full.
Period.
You're so trash. I
Wow.
love it. A plate of
Hot Cheetos and warm queso.
Why even put them on a
Dip the
plate?
Cheetos in. Okay.
She's
Okay.
dripping.
What's
Okay.
yours? Literally in sweat and also from that.
She says she has IBS. I'm like, no, it's just the foods you're eating.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
I guess mine would be basic, like it would just be like Cane's or something like that.
Whoa, that's good. That's so you coded.
Yeah.
Like Cane's,
Like,
classy,
just
still
a
good.
chicken nugget.
Yeah, love that.
A chicken nugget, just a simple chicken nugget with some sauce.
What would mine be?
Pizza.
Pizza. I look
What
for my
pizza?
brother.
What's your favorite pizza?
Plain old cheese.
No,
with
like
the-
wait, from where?
And then I dump Parmesan on top because
Wow,
I'm
that's
naughty.
real.
And
That's
then I
real.
dip it into
That
ranch.
sounds so good right now. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just like a bottomless
Pregnant.
pit. My-
Pregnant.
She's manifesting it for you now, and she is quite the
I've been
manifester.
pregnant
when
you
she's the
myself, and my
godmother and
kids
so
too.
pissed about it in like 9 months, then we'll talk about it.
She
Okay.
started this.
Honored.
Next question.
It's
That
a
leads me
girl,
to my
too.
next question. Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
What's a thought dog?
Both.
Oh,
Me, I have a thought daughter.
gay
Huh,
son,
gay
thought
son.
daughter.
Yeah, you.
Oh, wait, both. I love a thought.
Yeah, we love a thought.
You think you're a thought?
Sometimes I act like
I think
one.
you're a dream and a vision. And you're an idea. I don't
love
know.
you so much it hurts. Gay son or thought daughter?
Both.
Yeah.
All of the above.
My mom goes, I think I missed out on my chance of having a gay son. And I was like, you sure did. You got these
Yeah.
two straight boys over here.
Right.
She would have been the best gay mom ever.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's why
God.
I'm there
Aw.
as
Yeah,
often as
she's
I
like,
can.
those are my kids.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I guess, but honestly, I think as a gay dad, my gay son wouldn't think I was like that. He would probably, we would butt heads. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
Yeah.
feel like
We
I
butt
could.
heads.
I would with a thought daughter. We
Yeah.
would have the best time.
It's
I would
kind of like us.
I would treat her so well. I would defend her to the masses. You know what I mean? A man goes up against her? No,
we love
absolutely not.
Yeah.
I would also love my gay son,
What's his,
but a thought
God, what's
daughter
his name?
probably.
Monica?
No.
Where's
No,
the boyfriend?
Makoa.
No,
I don't want to subject him to all this. Well, on the way out, I will introduce you guys. Okay.
Tell him I
no,
need
on the
him
way
so
out, I'll
bad.
introduce you guys. I don't want to
Tell him
subject
she
him to
needs
all
him
this.
so bad.
No, don't do it. No. He's not a fun toy that
We
we
need to show him
Oh,
on the
Since
movie.
when are men not toys?
That's so true.
saying his name on the podcast?
No, it's
Yeah,
Megan
I
screaming
said it.
She's continuing
I said
to
it.
bleed
Tell
it.
him no. We'll see him on the way out.
we
He's
said it on the
peaceful.
last episode.
You did?
Oh,
God, guys, it's so. Oh my God.
She loves
I'm
him.
dead ass. I'm so stressed.
She loves him. Look
I know,
at her.
I've never seen her get so like.
No, you're in love.
Oh my God, Megan! You know, like 5 minutes ago, I almost was gonna be like, "So can I have the fucking date back?"
No.
And then I was like,
But look how good you're doing without it.
good. Where?
I'm so proud of you. You took a break,
Have
a
you
20-minute
ever
break.
quit?
That actually is awesome.
Have you ever quit vaping?
No, I'm not kidding. It's huge.
awesome.
That's huge for me. No, I've never quit.
Just in my butt, you won't
Never.
get it.
Like, I didn't do it for so long, and I was weirdly the judgmental, like, oh my God, I can't believe you do that.
I'll send you a video a day of Riley if you don't do it. Maybe 4
That's
videos a
win.
day.
It is.
That is kind of a win.
I'll force my
She's like, you
child.
have to be alive for your children one day, Tana.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and the voice does just keep
I'm
getting
going to
lower.
send you a video of him
Like-
saying, stop smoking your vape
No, stop.
right now.
Stop. Got it from her butt.
I love how much fun you have
I
with
just
it.
actually ripped my vape out of Meghan Trainor's ass hole. And now I'm hitting it.
Oh
It
my
was
god! I
fully
just
up
now
there.
noticed how Christmas, like all her Christmas rings, her Christmas.
Yeah, for my Jimmy Fallon song, Wrap Me Up, okay?
Oh
go
my
get
God.
it. Go
Stream
get
it.
it.
Stream it
Actually,
so
go
many
stream
times.
Wrap Me Up. And guys, honest to God, thank you for coming on. I think we actually we're at an hour
This was
40.
a lot. This was a,
Oh yeah.
And we're
crushed it.
gonna cut it down, cut out all the things that will get Miss Meghan Trainor canceled, and we don't want any of that. Not that she
None
said
of
anything;
that.
it was the things I was saying next to her.
Right.
And
okay.
I just can't believe I get to call either one of you a friend, and I'm so happy to have you on the
Yeah.
podcast.
This is
I
insane.
smell your stank joint. If you get me high,
Don't get her contact high. I'm actually so for real.
I have children.
God, oh my God.
Thank you for having us
Everyone's giving
both.
Oh
me
my
a
God,
panic.
thank you so
I
much.
am in sheer
This
panic.
is my
Please come back 100
dreams.
times. Seriously, this is like.
I've always
We
wanted to be
will.
on these leathery couches,
and we're
thank you so
ghost
much.
hunting soon, the four of us. I'm not kidding.
I'm dead ass.
At 3
Can it be
p.m.?
in LA though? Because the last one we went to, it was like in
Yes.
San Francisco, and what a trip! So
and
No, I feel like there's probably more ghosts here anyway.
Vegas.
Yeah, there are.
The ghost hunting there is actually
I
wild.
feel like someone smoked a
But I've
joint
seen-
in my face.
Me too. I hate it too, and I've just like adapted to it.
It's a thick smell.
Why are you sorry? He's fine.
I'm sorry, Megan. I am.
He's just 22. He doesn't know.
He knows. He just.
No, he actually.
Oh my god, it's so
That's
nice.
nice. That's really
Oh
nice.
God, that's good.
Oh my God.
I can't believe I had to watch you just eat my sandwich like that.
Oh shit.
You stupid whore. Bye. Love you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.